Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica if you're new here, and today we're going to talk all about how to get your first job after graduating college. So this video is just going to be about the job search in general. If you want more tips on like resume building, portfolio building, how to find a job like without any experience, any sort of career tips. I'm doing an entire series on my channel right now all throughout January and February. This video is just going to be general tips about like actually searching for a job, not necessarily how to get the job, because we've talked about that in other videos and I'm going to dive deeper into that in more videos to come. I feel like your first job right out of college can sometimes be a challenge to find, so I've come up with 6 tips that I hope will help you on your job search. Maybe you are just about to graduate, or maybe you're in your senior year of college or your last semester and you're just trying to figure out how to find that first job. So the first tip for you is to check back with any internships that you've had throughout college or any jobs that you've had throughout college, maybe in the summer. I feel like this applies more so to internships, but I had a job throughout college that got me a lot of experience in like the marketing world. So my point here on this one is to just check back with any of your internships, any of those supervisors, see if they have any connections or even any positions open. You never know, they might be willing to hire you back on. I know in certain industries, not really in mine in like marketing and communications as much, but in certain industries like finance or I think kind of the IT world, you can get an internship one summer and then if they like you, they will probably offer you a job for when you graduate. So if that's an option, check back with them, see if maybe you could get a job at one of your previous internships. Tip number 2 is to check your school's resources. I feel like as a college student, we would sometimes take these things for granted, like what our college provides for us, like the career center or any sort of career or job fairs. I actually never went to a job fair in college. I was gonna go my last semester of college and then COVID happened. So yeah, that wasn't an option for me. I don't know how job fairs are going currently. I would assume they're all online, but maybe once COVID is over, or even if COVID never ends, you could probably check into online job fairs. Another thing to look into is if your school has a career portal. So my school had a career portal thing that you could log into as a student and see any jobs. They had on-campus jobs, of course, but then they had like actual career jobs for post-grad students and alumni. I'm pretty sure that I can still log into it now and go look for jobs on there. So see if your school has anything like that. I'm pretty sure every college should have some sort of like career portal, and these are really helpful because sometimes businesses, instead of first going to like LinkedIn or Indeed or whatever, sometimes they will first go to these colleges and advertise their job openings there instead of going to like the mainstream ones, because sometimes for entry-level jobs or new positions like that, they just want college grads. So definitely check to see if your school has some sort of career portal. If they don't, they should have a career center. I would hope that they have some sort of career center where you can like connect with an advisor and they can help you with the job search. Most of those like services are not free, because nothing's ever free, but they are included in your tuition, so you shouldn't have to pay anything like additionally. You're already paying for it in your tuition, so you might as well go take advantage of it. Use the career center, use their advisors, see how they can help you form a resume or a cover letter, or find a certain company that you want to work for. Definitely check into all of those things and use those things to your advantage while you can. Tip number 3 is to get on LinkedIn. This is something I recommend for everyone, no matter what kind of job you're looking for, no matter what kind of degree you have. Get on LinkedIn because there's so many things that you can do on there, recruiters can actively like search your profile if you turn on your settings for like open to job positions, so they can see that you're looking for jobs. You can look for jobs yourself. They have like a whole section just for jobs, and you can tailor it however you want. You can set up all the filters if you just want to look for remote jobs or you just want to look in a certain city. And then you can also connect with so many people, and it's super easy to do. You can literally send anyone like a connection request and a little note about like maybe why you would want to connect with them. Sometimes I try connecting with people who are alumni from my college, or if they're in a position or a company that you're really interested in, you could try connecting with them. Just see if they can tell you a little bit about their company or the job that they have. I would not recommend like connecting with someone and just asking, do you have any job openings? Like that probably won't go over well, but you can at least network a little bit, get a little bit of insight, and just start building up those connections, because you never know where they'll lead. They might lead to a job, or they might just boost your LinkedIn profile, who knows, but it's worth a shot. So I'd highly recommend getting on LinkedIn and doing your best to build out your profile. Tip number 4 is to directly reach out to any companies that you would be interested in. So if you're really struggling finding a job like that's just posted on LinkedIn or Indeed, and you're not really interested in any of those companies, or you just haven't had any luck, think about the companies that you really want to work for and just directly reach out to them. Tell them a little bit about your background, your story, why you're interested in their company, why you love their company so much, and see if they respond. I would definitely like include your resume and a portfolio, a cover letter maybe in there. I wouldn't necessarily like ask for a job right away. It would be more like if you ever have any openings in the future for positions such as XYZ, I would be interested. And again, it's one of those things. You just never know. It could go somewhere, or you could be completely ghosted, but you might as well try, you know? Tip number 5 is something that no one ever talks about, but it's so huge, and I feel like it's getting worse, but you have to be so careful of scams. And that sounds like so silly to say, but honestly, there are so many just like scams out there that they will literally get you as far as like through the job process. They'll offer you the job and everything just to get your bank account information. So be so careful. Like if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If it's like a sketchy company and they want you to like meet up at a weird random place or a random time for a job interview, never ever do that. I also feel like a lot of the scams out there, they make it sound like sunshine and rainbows, like unlimited PTO, fully work from home. Like it will just be too good to be true. My biggest tip for this though would be if you ever see a posting on like ZipRecruiter, Indeed, even LinkedIn, I do this sometimes, but go to that company's actual website and look for careers from there. So if I see that American Eagle has an opening and they've posted it on LinkedIn, I'm going to not apply through LinkedIn. I'm actually going to go to American Eagle's website, scroll down to the bottom, click on careers, and look through their job openings to make sure something is actually there. Anyway, moral of the story, be careful. Don't fall for any scams. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. My very last tip for you, tip number 6, if you're struggling to find a job, my number 1 tip for you would be to get a summer internship. And I know that sounds kind of crazy. You're like, Jessica, I just graduated college. Why on earth would I want a summer internship after college? And I definitely understand where you're coming from, but I think there are advantages to having a summer internship after college. That's exactly what I did. I got an internship for the summer because I thought I was going to be doing the Disney College program in August. That didn't work out, and then my summer internship offered me a full-time position. So maybe something like that could happen to you, like you go into a summer internship, they really like you, they like what you're doing, and they offer you a full-time position to stay on. And That's like best case scenario, you turn that internship into your full-time job. But if that doesn't happen, at least you've built up like a little bit more on your resume. You have more experience, more things for your portfolio, and then maybe by the time the internship is over, there will be more jobs available that you can go and apply to, and maybe you'll get hired from there and from that work experience that you built over the summer. So I hope those tips were helpful. Like I said, if you want to learn more about resume tips or cover letter, portfolio, all of those specific things, I'm working on creating more videos. I have a whole playlist already, so you can go check out the videos I have up. But make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more content like this. And I personally am creating vlogs every single Sunday about like my post-grad life, the, working 9 to 5 in corporate America life. So make sure you are subscribed to see those vlogs. Also check out my podcast, Atypical 20s. It's all about life in your 20s. I think I have rambled enough, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!